is Macy. And Macy, who is your character?
Abigail Adams.
Abigail Adams. And so you're doing some research on her. And what exactly is your class doing right now?
We're searching up some stuff about our figures from the Revolutionary War.
Cool. And today's your writing assignment. And so you're finding where did they live, famous quote, just information about them. Then you'll start researching to do first person character. And everybody has a different one, and you're Abigail Adams.
Yes, ma'am.
Awesome.
What were their beliefs? Were they, what two words have we been talking about? They were either patriots or loyalists. If they were loyalists,
They voted for England.
They were loyal to England.
they were loyal to England and who? The king. If they were patriots,
They weren't loyal.
they weren't. What did they want?
They wanted freedom.
They wanted freedom. You need these two items for your gloss. Remember when he or she was born, when he or she died, where they lived. And again, we've been using some of the historical figures in our reading. Today we did the life of Paul Revere, and we said this is how it should look on your gloss. The year that they were born, the year that they died. So like I have Paul Revere, I have George Washington, I have women of the Revolutionary War. So some of you girls, I have 3 of those books that you can borrow. I have a complete book for Kate Berry. Where's Kate Berry? Okay, so I have a complete book that you can look at and find information about her. I have a book about Black patriots in the American Revolution. This has some of the women that we have, and Crispus Attucks. Where's Crispus Attucks? Where's Crispus Attucks? Gavin, are you Crispus Attucks? No? All right, and I have another book for Paul Revere that you can find some information. And I have a complete book for Daniel Morgan.
Holden. I want it.
Which is Holden.
This one.
I want it.
At several sources. Don't just get everything off of Wikipedia. Don't just get everything off of one source. You need to make sure that your sources are reliable. She was. I'm excited that you were getting excited about stuff that you're finding.
So tell me who your character is.
Mary Patton.
Mary Patton, and you've had a little bit of issue finding an actual quote from her, but you found a quote about her. Can you tell me what that is?
Bogart said she supplied the Matilda with the very thing they needed to be victorious.
Awesome. So she was very, very instrumental in the battles here.
As students work to further their knowledge of chosen revolutionary figures, they meet South Carolina inquiry standards for plan development through the collection of relevant information from primary and secondary sources.
You're playing a local character, right?
Yes, ma'am.
And who is that?
John Knuckles.
John Knuckles. Wig Hill Plantation. We have a historic marker at his property. You'll have to go visit that.
Okay.
I can tell you where it is.
Another important aspect of this project is the attention to South Carolina writing standards. Students compile the information they have learned through research to create unique, informative, and expository texts that can be memorized and presented. Students fully engage in the entirety of the writing process.
So you've got a local character, Jacob Childers, and you're studying just kind of colonial period times, right? So you wanted to be Jacob Childers, right? Why did you want to be Jacob?
Because he's local here and he's my friend's 6th great grandpa.
Awesome.
Though research and writing are vital for this project's success, it wouldn't be complete without the wax figures from the Revolutionary Wax Museum coming to life. Students meet a number of South Carolina communication standards through the development of these oral presentations. They must be intentional in the creation of the style, voices, inflection, and gestures used for the presentation. They must also be certain in their development of eye contact, facial expressions, and space allotments. The project meets the needs of other learners as well. When third grade students visit the Wax Museum, they are able to critique the presentations of their fourth grade peers, which meets yet another South Carolina communication standard.
So can you tell us a little bit about what your class is doing in here today?
Well, right now they're working with Miss Kite, our media specialist, and they're making their blog for their presentation. On their blog, they will just find a picture of the person that they are doing their monologue on.
Say who you are. Raise your hand.
Birth and death dates, if known, a picture of them, and then hopefully a quote that that person had. So.
Right click. Let's go to our next step, and then I'll come back around if we need help.
It's just really exciting as a school that we can do this all together. We do the research in class, but also involve our media specialist, Miss Kite, in order to help us do that. And this is like a school effort.
I know Grassy Pond's really excited about this every year.
Yes, we are.
Administration all the way down.
All the way down.
Parents
Yes, we
too.
are.
Parents
Yes, we are.
included.
Very excited.
Okay, I see a lot of you are already went to the next step. Good job. Now, your next step, go back to the top. Click your blog. Click your blog tab. And now you're going to insert the picture of your Revolutionary War figure.
Save image as.
You see image here, has the mountain. Click that. Click the image button that has the mountain. And you are going to hover over the add image. Remember, we're uploading, so you're going to press the button that has the upwards arrow. And that's where you're going to get that pop-up box again. And you're going to, whatever you named it, which should have been picked, you're going to find that in your list, double click it, and in a few seconds, your picture will appear. Now, first off, we got to get you a background, which is your wall. Okay? Is that the one you wanted? Okay. Then we're going. You already got your picture too, don't you? Which one do you want to do? Click it. Okay. Hit add image. Okie dokie. Now we need to do your name and years of birth and death. So, now I'm going to let you go back, and I'm going to call you back over here in just a second. We're going to hit that T button, and I want you to go and add your name and your life. Okay, and then come back and see me.
Making historical figures come alive through speech and gesture is already a great feat in and of itself. This project takes it a step further and immerses students in other aspects of communication as well. Students work to create period clothing that is applicable to each figure they have researched. Other items such as letters, quills, water pitchers, and even doll cradles are used by students to generate a greater impact upon the information they have shared.
So again, to add another text box, you're going to hit that T for text at the top. You're going to hit that T where it says heading, where your text box is. Once you do that, up here at the top, you're going to want it to be the same font that you did your name in. So you're going to select that same font that you did your name in. And then this time, you're going to make it 72. The size you're going to want to do is the one less than your name, 72. 2, your year of death. And again, if it's larger, you can't see it, you're going to go to that corner and you're going to drag it. Okay? And this one put it underneath your name. Okay? If you're successfully able to do this, listen to my.
While this experience is exemplary in engaging students in dynamic instructional strategies that guide them in meeting South Carolina's social studies and English language arts standards, it goes far beyond meeting educational expectations and requirements. Students truly learn to embody the meaning and significance of the Revolutionary War and its historical context. They learn about the perspectives and points of view from a variety of people and how each person played a role in making our country what it is today. They also experience a growth of confidence and poise as they present for their peers, teachers, parents, and other educational stakeholders throughout our district.
I heard primary and secondary source. Someone give an example of a primary source that we used. Sarah?
Like a letter, like Abigail Adams, she wrote letters. That's a primary source.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
What's another primary source that we used, that we looked at? Thomas Jefferson, can you help us out?
Declaration of.
Yeah. All right, what were some secondary sources that we used?
Books.
What kind of books? Where did we get them from? Yes, books are secondary. Why?
From Epic.
From Epic, yes. Why are books a secondary source versus a primary?
Because it's not like, they're not, the person's not really there. They won't feel like how it is. They're not in first person, they don't have the first person view.
Absolutely. Thank you.